I think you're going to be able to find grip. So the difference in what we're doing this session than the other session is that now you're going to start seeing water pooling because we're getting more rain.
Okay.
So you might be taking a different line than you did before.
Okay.
So what you want to look at is the normal line. If you see water pooling, so that's the added pressure, is watching to see where the water is.
Okay.
If it's glistening, if it's, then there's probably less
Puddles.
grip.
Yeah.
So if somebody's tire treads went through there before, you're probably going to find a little bit more grip because they just evacuated the water from there. But apart from that, your inputs are still the same, except you need to be smoother. Everybody needs to be smoother, but your line might change a little bit, but it's still identifying where your turning point is. Your mind, if you're looking where you're going and where you are and the obstacles in your way, your mind will draw that line. And so always unwind to the exit, always go into the corner under control. So as you get faster, your braking has to be harder, because at some point your tires just will give up and just can't make the corner. So you're still gonna have to take a corner in 30 miles an hour at the chicane. That's just what it is. So you got to come down, instead of coming down from 80 to 30, you got to come down from 100 to 30.
Okay. Yeah, and that's where the
hard braking comes in.
That's where the 35 years of driving, learning the new.
And so you remember when we talked on the phone, I said a lot of stuff that when you're driving on the street, you're gonna have to chuck that out.
Yep.
Because it's very different.
Yep.
But whatever you learn here, when you drive on the street, you're not gonna be as aggressive, but it's still gonna help you. I'm not gonna use this.
Okay.
I don't think we need it.
Okay.
Just a pain in the butt.
I'm gonna sit it behind you, so I don't hammer it with the gear shifter.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. I wish I could get this seat about an inch lower, because I'm bouncing off the ceiling.
Well, because of your helmet.
Yeah,
Normally you don't wear a helmet, so you don't notice it.
Right.
What some people do is that they lean it back a little bit more and push the seat forward.
I tried that, but I didn't
feel
like
right.
my arms were a little too far. I like having them fairly. I mean, I don't need to be up here.
I think you just need to sell me the car and then buy another car.
Well, I saw those 330s here sitting here. I was like, holy cow, these are beautiful.
All right, so I want you to just drive, but I want you to feel what the car's doing.
Okay.
But just drive within your comfort zone, because you want to bring the car home.
Okay. Based on the last session, I'm probably going to let this guy behind me go by pretty quickly.
Let's just wait and see.
Okay. Well, you keep an eye for me.
Yeah. So the one thing you don't want to be is you don't want to be overly nice.
Yeah,
he's going to pass you. He's going to pass you in the front or the back.
I'm thinking, as we were driving earlier in the second session, I was in the middle of a corner, and I'm like, I want to let him pass me. I need to stay focused on the corner and worry about it.
You need to stay focused on the corner.
Yeah.
You need to stay focused on what you're doing. You have every right to be here. It's his problem to find a way around you, and you can only let him pass on the straights.
Right.
So I will prompt you. I will continue to prompt you.
Okay. Thank you.
But you're the driver.
Okay.
And so you feel it. No pressure. You drive within your comfort zone.
All right. Well, I can tell you, this third session, I feel calmer now than I have at the first two.
That's the normal progression. You are exactly where you need to be.
I was actually yawning a few minutes ago.
Yeah. No, you're exactly where you. So what you might have to worry about is just paying attention, like they're going now.
All right.
And watch these people when they tell you. Don't go unless they tell you to go. And there are two people here.
Good to go.
Watch this guy.
Stop.
All right, go. Nice. Just do your thing now.
All right, we're off. Wow, it is slick over here, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, let's take it easy.
Stay off the curbs. Yep. Stay in second gear. Unwind to the curbing. Unwind to the left curbing. Now you can see where there's grip. There's no grip there, but there's grip, probably more grip here. Let it go. Let's concentrate on just being smooth. Unwind to the left curbing. Tap the brakes. Brush the right curbing. Unwind to the left curbing. Now see where there's water pooling there. Avoid that. So it's going to be harder for me. It's going to be my inputs are going to be different because I'm looking to where the water's pooling. When you see the water pooling, avoid that. Unwind. Do you want to let him go? Let's let him go. So you see the water pooling over here? Yep. You want to stay to your left a little bit. There's more grip there. Same discipline, same input, you're just positioning yourself a little bit different. Okay, come off the brakes before the corner. You're fine, you still got plenty of grip. I can feel that you still have plenty of grip. Medium braking. Okay, negotiate the corner. As soon as you can unwind. And slowly, smoothly dial in the speed. Stay away from there because the water's cooling. So wherever you see the water cooling, stay away from there. You can go in his tracks. So there are times when being over there is optimal because you've got more grip there. You're good. You still got grip. I can still feel the grip. Start unwinding. Stay in third. Stay in third. Stay in third. There we go. You're good. You still got grip. I can still feel the grip. This section has more grip than the others. Perfect. Tap the brakes. Let it go. Start unwinding. There's more grip there. Just look for grip. Find yourself drawing a different mental line through the turns because of the cooling water?
Yeah, I can see some of it's in a long strip.
Right. So it's unconventional, but this is what we call the rain line.
Also shifting a little earlier.
Okay, so you're gonna brake, but you're gonna stay in fourth, and you're gonna downshift in the middle. You're gonna downshift before you get to the back straight. See, he's got a fast car, but he's not pulling on you. So stay in fourth. Let go. Initiate turn in. Find the dry line. Find the rain line. Find a dry spot. Okay, you're gonna downshift to third here. Unwind. So I'm going to have you try something different here because I see a different line that's dry. Go to your right. It's drier here. To your left a little bit. Right down here. See where it looks a little drier here? So that means that you're going to have to negotiate the corner a little bit differently, but there's more grip here than there is over there. got scared and you caught up on him. Okay, look for grip. Look for where there's grip. Grip right here. Right here in the middle.
Ooh, there it is.
Let the brakes go.
There it is.
Initiate the corner.
Oh, I like that. I can feel that. I like that.
Good. That you need to feel that.
Yeah.
Because then you know that's the limits. Okay, let's look for grip. There's grip down here. Stay away from anything that is shiny. Start unwinding. Stay right there. Okay.
Ooh, yeah. Wow.
Nice. That was fine. You were under control.
Yeah.
You were not out of control.
It's fascinating. I can feel the different tires gripping and not gripping.
Now find a grip. Find where there's grip. If it's glistening, avoid it. So it's probably right where you are right now. That's the grippy line. Stay away from the right. Give yourself some space between him, because I don't know what he's going to be doing. Yes, keep it in fourth. Find that line, find the dry line. You're going to be downshifting at the cones. And find a dry line. And, whoa, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. So find a dry line. The dry line is probably going to be over here. Right down here. There's less water pulling. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. You're good. Okay, slow down. Get ready to brake. Stay here. Stay over the side. And there's more grip here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Definitely
go in.
More grip there.
Huh?
Definitely more grip there.
Right.
I can feel it.
Unwind. Stay here. You got more grip. You're going to be braking. Off the brakes and initiate the corner. You're good. Find the dry line. Here. Yep. See, you're finding grip. You're going where I would tell you to go. From the wall, because that gets kind of mossy over there. So right here where you looks like here, there's more grip here. Get ready to brake. Get in fourth. Let go your brakes. Initiate your turn in. Downshifting at the cone. Let go. And initiate your turn smoothly. Start unwinding. Start unwinding. I see grip. I see this as a drier line here. Just stay right here. So let me make one point. He's got four-wheel drive. You don't. Upshift, that downshift. Okay, let go your brakes. Turn in. Start unwinding. doing great finding grip on the track. Start unwinding. As best as you can, find the dry line. If not, just follow his tracks. Good and forth. Let go of the brakes. Initiate your turn in. There's a downshift here. Eyes up. And find that dry line. Start unwinding. Yep, you're good. You're good. You felt it. Stay right here. You got more. It's drier here in the center. Brake. Downshift. Let it go. Unwind. You're pulling the car over there a little bit, but you're fine. You're doing great. Start unwinding. Unwinding.
Wetter everywhere.
Yeah, it's wet everywhere. But wherever you see it glistening, now start unwinding. Let go of the brakes and turn in. Unwind. Start unwinding. A little earlier because you're going faster. Keep it in fourth. Let go of the brakes. Let go of the brakes. Good. Turn in and just smoothly negotiate the corners. There's a downshift here. Brake, downshift. Let the car go. And start unwinding. Slowly unwind. So your rear end came out because you were making the car go this way. Unwind, unwind, unwind. There we go. with your accelerator. The brakes go. Easy on the gas. Prepare for the downshift. Brake and downshift. Let go of the brakes. Let the car run. And start slowly unwinding, but slowly also dial in speed. Stay in the center here. There's more grip here. Let go of the brakes. Initiate your turn.
Oh, come on, baby, turn.
You got it. You got it. Unwind. Slowly unwind. See, you're pulling the car back there.
I have some trepidation about that spot right there because it always seems to get shaky.
I think you would have been fine.
Okay.
But that's good. That's good. You're still safe. Nothing bad happened there.
Yeah.
Tap the brakes. Just smoothly negotiate the corner. Unwind.
There it is.
You good? Easy, dial in the speed and unwind. Find the best dry line you can. It's over there a little bit. To your left a little bit. There we go. Just follow his tracks. Watch your braking zone. Keep it in 4. Okay, let the brakes go. Smooth. Smoothly dial in speed. Brake and dial in the speed smoothly. Oh, smooth. Unwind. And bring the car back. Okay, this is the checker flag here. Okay, off the brakes, and initiate your turn. Start unwinding. Unwind.
Again, right.
You're
right.
fine. It's just I'm sitting in this seat, so I see.
Okay.
I'm a little closer there, but we had some room.
I have to trust you.
So, well, no, you got to trust yourself in the car.
Right.
So I want to point out, before we set off, you said I'm going to let him go.
Right.
He hasn't put much distance between you and him.
Oddly enough,
no, not oddly enough.
Well, the guy behind me I thought was going to catch me and didn't.
So there's nothing odd about that. He did not put any distance between him and you. You were doing everything right in these horrible conditions.
Alright, once more down the back street. Touch it.
And you actually got a point by.
It is coming down.
I actually like this better because you actually have a little bit more grip. in the second session, it was like neither here nor there. Okay, we're on the cool down lap, so.
Now I'm gonna go third.
That's fine.
I keep wanting to go to third here. It's like, stop that.
So just to draw a comparison, in the Miata when I'm going through at about 80 miles an hour.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
And I'm in fourth gear and I'm going in at about 80 miles an hour on a dry day.
Right. Holy cow! Look at this. This is really happening.
So you're doing great. You found some dry lines. You didn't go off the track.
You know, there's
You wiggled your butt a little bit, but
there's something about the rain, and I guess just because it's so slick, I can really feel under braking which tire's gripping, which tire isn't.
Yeah, good.
And I
good.
I can feel where the car's digging in and getting loose.
And that is exactly what I want for you for today, is to be able to feel that and articulate that.
Yeah, I was definitely feeling that out there. Particularly the braking, I was like, I could feel each different tire grabbing.
So I didn't hold you back. In fact, in fact, the one thing that from this session that I noticed was that you're holding onto your brakes a little too long.
I do. Yep. And you know what's funny? I do the same thing in Gran Turismo. But I'm fine with that because you know you're being safe, right? Yeah.
But over time, as you do this more and more, you're gonna find I'm gonna brake. I'm gonna get to the speed that I feel comfortable negotiating the corner, and then I'm gonna let go of the brakes, and I'm actually gonna drive through the corner.
Yeah. I still got a little trepidation about just letting it lean into the corner.
This is your third time on track in horrible weather, and you still got a point by, and that car did not put any distance between you and him, and that's a four-wheel drive car.
That's amazing.
So good job.
I'm happy, man. I am so happy.
You should be. You should be. You got through this, and I mean, you know, he didn't put any. It's a four-wheel drive car.
Yeah.
It's a Focus RS. It's a four-wheel drive car, and he didn't put any distance between you and him.
Yeah, that was.
Do I need to say more?
I like that. I don't know if it's the rain or I can feel everything better, even in the second session.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I can see where this is a learning process, and every time you get it,
you're fine. You're exactly where you should be on your third time ever being on track.
Awesome.
You're actually ahead of the curve where you should be. So, you know, I think you should feel good about it. These are horrible conditions.
And that's the funny thing. Even in the rain, I'm having a blast.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm
glad to hear that.
Blast,
you're doing great.
Fantastic.
You should not. I mean, at this point, you should not feel like you didn't meet expectations or anything. You had a four-wheel drive Focus. You said, "Oh, I'm gonna let him go," because you were expecting him to put all kinds of distance between you and him, right?
Well, he was coming up on me on the last session pretty quick along with the Golf.
Maybe you're just one of those who just naturally drives best in the rain.
I'd like to think that.
Focus RS.
Yeah, well, and there was a
four-wheel drive.
There was a 330 behind us that I was like, he's a 330. He's going to come blasting by me. And I was actually losing him on some of the straights, which was weird. I was like, I thought that's where we'd catch up, but I don't know.
No, because you
coming out of the turn.
Because you were coming out in turns, and then you found the dry line, especially here in the straights.
Yeah, you can see it
in the front straight.
Yeah.
So you know,
pretty soon it's going to be under a foot of water, though. It is what it is.
I've been out here in slicks, unfortunately.
That's terrible.
So it was like, you know, we couldn't tell whether it was going to rain or not.
Yeah.
And so it was dry, so we put the slicks on. As soon as we were sitting in grid before the race, it just started coming down. It was too late. I couldn't change tires, so we just made the best of it. But you know what? Everybody else was
same situation.
Was in the same situation. So anyway, you probably want to put your windows up.
I got to go get to my debriefing too. It's
okay.
Like
well, let's put the windows up so you don't drown the car.
Yeah.
But you did great.
Oh man, that was a blast.
You did great. Yeah. So you're now the fourth session, I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like.
Yeah.
But your progression should be, you know, I will probably keep you in novice again.
Yeah.
Only because I want you to have, not because of anything more than I want you to have more seat time.
I would prefer to be in novice again. Exactly.
Yeah. So I'll keep you in novice again at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But if you continue on this path, you'll be at intermediate your third time out, if you so choose.
Well, they were talking about how many intermediate or how many novices you would have, and they're like, oh, 3, and I'm thinking 20 would be good for me.
no, I think you need just one more.
Right on.
And you need one more in dry conditions.
Yeah, I'd like that too.
And it's not going to be about speed or anything, but it's about you being able to take the normal line. You haven't been able to take the normal line because of this weather.
And I want to work
But even
on
with
dry
this
braking.
weather,
But
even with this weather, in fact, you're probably more comfortable in the rain, I would say, than in the dry.
I tell you, it's right now. I enjoyed that session a lot. That was fun, and I felt like, well, the rain kept coming down, so it was harder and harder to find the lines. But I was looking for them. I know what you're talking about.
And you were feeling what the car was doing. You knew when
listening.
You knew the limits. You knew what not to do.
Yeah.
And that's car control. And so you can take that car control. It's just that the limits get ratcheted up a little bit when in the dry line.
Yeah.
And then it still becomes at your eyes because then things are coming at you a lot quicker because you're going to be at 120.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to be down the straights at 120. So they're going to come at you a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Whereas in the rains, you know the car control.
Yeah.
But they're coming at you a little slower.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
So, well.